Does it seem weird that it's your senior day moment? Does it come quicker than you thought?
Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, I still haven't really like took it in yet. Um, obviously it's tomorrow, but I mean, it's gonna be a big day for me. Last home game, and it should. I mean, hopefully we can get a win.
If I'm not mistaken, you have an opportunity, right? You still have your COVID year. Have you thought about whether you might play another year here or somewhere else?
Yeah, definitely has been a thought. I mean, after the season, I have to, talk to my family and figure some things out. But it definitely has been a thought for sure.
When you look back to your time when you were signing out of high school, obviously a lot of you have big dreams, big hopes of what you want your college career to go. When you think back to young Noah, did you kind of achieve what you were hoping to achieve?
I mean, sort of. I mean, everybody has big dreams. I mean, coming out of high school, wanting to, do 1 year and get out, like go to the league and stuff like that. I mean, everyone has their own path. I mean, I believe that mine is, unique, and I feel like, I achieved a lot of goals that I wanted. I transferred schools. I mean, I would, did a different opportunity, and I mean, unfortunately, it didn't really go as I wanted it to. But I mean, it's just a part of life. I mean, different obstacles that might be tough for me. I mean, I feel like this one was something that made me a better person, made me a better basketball player. But overall, I feel like it's a lot of goals that I've achieved and a lot of things that I learned that made me better.
What sort of, there'll be a lot of talk about how things didn't go the way the season wanted for Louisville. But if you have some positive memories and some like silver linings from here, what will you remember from playing at Louisville?
I mean, the most I'll probably remember is the relationships that I built with my teammates. I felt like this is a good group of guys. We came in a lot of different guys, a lot of transfers. So it wasn't really I was coming into a group of guys that already knew each other as much. I mean, everybody was getting to know each other, and I felt like we meshed pretty well. I feel like on the court we can be much more connected in a way, but I feel like I got a good connection with the guys, and I feel like it's a lifetime thing.
What's sort of going through your mind knowing that tomorrow could potentially be the last home game of your college career?
I mean, I knew this day was going to come at some point. I mean, like I said, I mean, like I said before, I mean, I still have opportunity to continue. It's definitely something I've been thinking about. So I mean, it's not really that much of like a thing where I'm either sad or like feeling a certain way. But I mean, that's definitely something that I thought about too. I mean, it could be, and I felt like I don't want to. I wouldn't say I have any regrets. I mean, it probably wasn't the best season for me. I mean, I'm not gonna say probably, it wasn't the best season for me, and I mean, I don't have any regrets for coming here or making a decision that I made, because I mean, it's made me a better person. I mean, I know times in life is gonna be hard, and I feel like I can look back at this and say that I got through it, and it'll make me a stronger person in those situations.
Noah, after the game the other night, Coach Pegues said that you guys are trying, but you guys may be broken just because of all the stuff and the losing adds up and all that. Can you fix being broken, and how do you do that?
Yeah, I feel like we can. I mean, it's once we get to Brooklyn and we got this last senior game. But specifically once we get to Brooklyn, it's like basically like a clean slate. I mean, we got a chance to win the actual ACC championship, and we have something to play for. I mean, if we win that, go to March Madness, and it's a lot. It's a lot we get to play for, and I feel like guys would just say forget it, all the past that happened, and we all love this game. We all want to win, and if we all come in with that mindset and play together as a team and do the right things out there, I feel like we'll have the possibility to actually win it.
it looks tough on the outside looking in, but being inside, how hard has these past 2 months been for you guys?
It's been pretty tough. I mean, it's probably one of the hardest things I probably went through in my life. Basketball, and I mean, like I said, I mean, it was several different times. You know, you go back home and you're thinking and trying to figure out what's actually going on, what you can do to fix it and stuff like that. But I mean, I just feel like every day you just come in and try to come in with a positive attitude because we're playing basketball. For me personally, like that's what keeps me going, is that I'm playing the game that I love. I'm playing my whole life, and you know, it keeps me sane. It keeps me happy. So when I get out there on the floor, I mean, I try to, you know, keep a smile on my face, try to stay positive, because I feel like I play my best basketball when I'm in that state. And I feel like that's been how I've been getting through it, even though it's been tough.
You guys already faced them once this season back in January. So what's something you can point to in that last matchup and say, this is something that we need to retool a little bit in order to come out on the right side?
I feel like specifically is like defensively they do a different type of offense. I mean, they aren't a fast team. I mean, they pretty much play all half-court offense, and their screening action that they do, like I guess like their flow offense is a lot of screens. So I mean, we're gonna have to, you know, stay locked on to our man and get through a lot of screens, so we'll be able to, you know, help each other in the lane and just help each other out when we're getting through screens. And I feel like that's probably the biggest thing for us, is being able to fight through those different screening actions that they have, and us getting out offensively, playing together. You know, getting out in transition, because, you know, they're not really a fast team. So, I mean, we speed the game up, play at our pace. I feel like we'll have a better opportunity for us to win.
You know, we've talked about all the things that you guys have dealt with. Coach Pegues has also had a wild year to start off as you know, the acting coach, and then end up being the interim coach at the end. What's your sense of how he's handled this year?
I feel like he's handled it in a good way. I mean, I feel like, you know, he's had the resilience, and I feel like he's been very passionate about, you know, this team. He's given us a lot of advice and you know, tries to motivate us as much as he can. After a win or loss, I mean, he's always been there, and he always tells us that, you know, he's not going to quit on us. And I feel like, you know, that's great. I mean, you know, all of us have went through it together, and for him to, you know, continue to show that he's there for us and motivating us to, you know, go out there and play the right way, says a lot. And I feel like, you know, even with him, everybody in this program, I mean, it's learning experience, and I feel like it's going to help us all in the long run.